If someone was going to visit Highland Park, what would I recommend? I'd recommend if it was during the summer, I'd recommend they go to the Portland Art Festival, which is a really cool festival we have every year, where artists from all over the place come and show their artwork. It's all kinds of different art. It's very, very cool. And the Ravinia Festival is right in Ravinia Festival's in Highland Park. It's the Ravinia neighborhood, and there's a lot going on there. And for most weekends, most of the time when there's not something big going on in Highland Park, there's a really short train ride we can take down to Chicago, and I think that's a really cool feature as well. The thing I appreciate most about living in Highland Park is definitely the education. My parents wanted to move to Highland Park specifically for the education, and Highland Park definitely delivered in that department. The Highland Park education system is second to none, and it's given me a lot more opportunities and given me a lot better of an education than I probably would have gotten anywhere else. If I could describe Highland Park in one word, it'd be beautiful. Highland Park is one of the most aesthetically pleasing communities on the North Shore. It's got everything. The architecture is very pleasing to the eye. It's got a plethora of beaches, and it's just a very beautiful place to live. My favorite memory was graduating from Highland Park High School at the Ravinia Festival concert hall. I think it's a very unique experience. Most high schools, kids graduate right in the high school auditorium, but in Highland Park we have the privilege of using a beautiful concert hall right in our own neighborhood, and I think it really added to the unique experience and the pleasure and the specialness of it. In my free time, I really enjoy going to the beach. Winter or summer, Highland Park has year-round access to the beaches, and it's always it's a very calming place to be. In the summer, you've got the sand and the waves lapping on the shore. But in the winter, you've also got the very cool, the ice builds up on the lakefront, and that's a very cool thing as well. Otherwise, I really enjoy spending time at one of Highland Park's many coffee shops. I think the environment in those places is really conducive to relaxing and studying or whatever else I might be doing. The local businesses and organizations in Highland Park have definitely had a very big impact on my life. I got my first job through the Park District of Highland Park, and that was certainly an experience I probably wouldn't have gotten anywhere else. The Highland Park, I was also able to volunteer as a part of the Design Review Commission for the City of Highland Park. Getting involved in the city government, which I don't think I would have been able to get anywhere else. Highland Park's hidden gem has got to be the brilliant variance and the uniqueness of its topography. It sounds kind of weird, but Highland Park is, unlike most of the Midwest, which is very flat and boring to look at. Highland Park is, you go down pick any street, and there are hills and ravines that often go unnoticed, but really add to the atmosphere that Highland Park has.